Hey everybody, Mobile Gamers Unite here. I wanted to do a quick review on this new game that has somewhat piqued my interest a little bit. It's called Vampire's Fall. And the reason I even took a chance on it is because it kind of looks like the old school Diablo, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I started playing this game, and it's pretty wicked and twisted. I'm not going to get too much into the story or ruin anything for anybody, but there's a Lich King, and he's got an army, and he's marching around raising hell, and they send you out to fight him. You get your butt kicked, and he massacres your village, and you wake up a vampire, and that's pretty cool. And then people will ask you to share your vampire gift with them and bite them, and you can either choose to give them the gift and they somewhat become an ally, or you can refuse it, and then sometimes they'll try to attack you. The point is, there's a lot of different options that you can do with different NPCs and stuff, and I like the humor in this game. As dark and twisted as this game looks and is, some of the interactions are actually pretty funny. Also, I feel like it's a giant world to explore. And here we go, we got into some battle, so I can showcase what the battle looks like. Now, I really thought that this was going to be just like Diablo, where you click and you shoot a fireball, but instead the combat is more like an RPG type. Now, here's what I thought was cool about this. First of all, my character here, he has two weapons equipped. I can just do a normal attack, boom, and I'm gonna make him bleed because that's one of my skills. I'll go over that. It's not looking good for me though, because I started this with very low health. So let's see, do I have anything? Oh man, you know what? That might be it. It might be a wash for us, because I forgot to use a potion before we started doing this. That's funny. Is there any way I could take this guy out? No. Well, I wish I could block. Miss. Oh, so that's what it looks like when you die. It's a good thing I'm not trying to show off how epically strong I am in this, because I'm not. So this is just what the game looks like. That's kind of what combat looks like. I wish I would have started it with a full bar of health so I could actually show you guys. We'll get into it. We'll find somebody else to fight. Oh, there's a lair here. Oh, look, treasure chest. But that's what I like about this game. There's always stuff to explore, and it feels like a giant world. I'm sure it is. There's a lot of different people you can talk to. A lot of them give you options and they change what's going to happen in the game. So I thought that was really cool. Let's go into what our vampire actually looks like. So here is my inventory. Just like in Diablo, you got different items you can equip. Here's my character. Alright, there's different stats and all that fun stuff. Here's my bloodline. These are different skill trees that give you different stats pretty much. Yeah, anger is pretty much all your physical attack skills, vitality, it gives you regeneration and all that stuff. Then we have abilities. These are actual attacks and different moves that you can do in combat, like bite somebody for 21 damage and steal 50 to 100% of the damage as your own health. And I don't know what these are yet. I haven't even unlocked these. I just started playing this game, and this is kind of like my first impression. Uh-oh, what happened? I feel terrible. And you got choices on what you want to say to these people, and it unlocks different things. So, this guy, Christoph, I gave him the vampire ability, so he's my buddy. But come to find out, I could have told him no, and then he would have became my enemy. So I do like that it has these different options, and really I was kind of taken back by the actual combat and the gameplay. The controls are pretty easy. The D-pad just goes wherever you click on the screen. So that's pretty cool. Whether or not you're playing this with your right hand or your left hand, the controls will work. So I thought that was neat. A lot of games need to take a page from this book. So let's get into some combat so I can actually show off what the combat system actually works like in this game, because it looks very simple. I attack, he attacks, but it's a little more complicated than that. Your character can sharpen his weapon and buff himself, so like for the next 4 or 5 attacks he will do more damage. And then you have like your actual vampire abilities, which are like special moves. You do have a mana bar that charges up while you're fighting, and it's pretty cool because you gotta balance your attacks with your buffs, your defensive abilities. So I can see how this game could be very interesting with the combat the way that it is. We're loading. Maybe we stumbled into something. Who knows? Also, I will also say this. I'm playing this on the lowest grade device that I have. So here we go. This is the worst tablet that I have. It's an old one, and it's running this game just fine. It's a little tiny bit laggy right now because I'm also recording a video on top of that, but this game does run smooth. Alright, so we're at full health. We can actually showcase how the combat works, because I'm sure if anybody wants to play this game, this is what they're going to want to see. So you have your weapons, and you can choose, you can do a one-handed attack or you can do a dual attack, but the dual attack will take some of my mana, my focus. What I can do is I can sharpen. I'm going to sharpen my blades, so for the next 4 attacks my damage increases. Also, there's multiple types of damage. There's slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing. This character in particular, because he has a katana, he does more slashing damage. So, and then there's your control abilities, like backstab, where you teleport behind the enemy, and backstab's pretty cool because every time you hit somebody, you have a 50% chance to do another attack. So I've used backstab and watched this guy get like 10 attacks off, which was pretty cool. But we'll just start off with a simple weapon attack. Okay. Also, the weapons I have, they add bleeding, so this guy's gonna take more and more damage every turn. And I still have my buff up. But he's wearing, combo turn. So now I can make up a combo. And let's see. Here's what I want to do. I want to first do a backstab, and then I want to do a slash. So let's see how this plays out. Go. So here's the backstab. Oh, he dodged some of it, but then I still get a slash attack. So what's cool is I do have him bleeding, so that's definitely gonna help, because this guy's pretty tough. Jeez. So also you can equip shields. Alright, there we go. So my attack became super effective because this guy's bleeding. Once, we'll do a bunch of slashes and swings. Go! Boom, boom, boom. So that's how this combat works, okay? It's not the most difficult thing in the world, but there is room here to strategize, okay? You can buff your attack, you can break the enemy, you can do bleeding damage to them. There's all sorts of things you can do, and this is just basic. This is the beginning of the game. I haven't unlocked all the crazy awesome moves, the whirlwind attack. This is what you start with. So anybody that picks this game up right now and spends 10 minutes playing it, this is where you will be at. And I've already unlocked a couple abilities. I've leveled up like twice. It's been pretty good. So like I said, I do like, the old school twisted Diablo feel to this game. And I figured maybe some other people would too. There's a lot of quests that you can do. You can pretty much just go up to anybody and talk to them. The old farmer, they'll tell you rumors about things, or they'll tell you how to get somewhere to a haunted cave or something. And by talking to these people, it helps you find treasure pretty much, and it helps you find dungeons. So I like that. I like the fact that you can interact with people. This lady's selling a bunch of stuff. Like, this increases my dodge, crit chance. So there's different weapons. Oh, this lady, she sells... Okay. Anyway, so I am making a guide. Well, not a guide, but I am making a small review of this. So I'm not going to get... I'll come back to this lady later and do my shopping. But pretty much this is what you can expect. It feels like an old Diablo game, especially with the blood splatter. Oh, and actually, if I follow that blood splatter, it would probably take me to some kind of crazy boss. Uh-oh. There's a bunch of dead people. Okay, follow the clues. It looks like something bad happened here. Now, my character just became a vampire himself. Well, actually, you know what? Those bloodstains look like they kind of go back to the village. Huh. Uh-oh. There's a bad guy living amongst us. But anyway, I think this game's pretty cool. If you're bored and you got to kill a little bit of time, and you want to play a game that resembles Diablo in all of its awesome darkness, give this thing a try. It actually seems like a pretty decent game, and it's not a complete Diablo ripoff. It has its own combat system, for better or for worse. I mean, it's up to you to decide, but I will say some people might want to try this game out. So I'm having fun with it, and the requirements for your device are not that high for this game. This is the lowest grade tablet I have, and if I'm not recording, this thing runs really smooth. Well, there's a little bit of lag right now because I'm recording, but let's see what kind of battle did we walk into now. So this is a stalker beast. This might be it for us, boys and girls. I'm done for. I didn't heal, so that's not good. I should probably pick up one of the defend abilities. Oh, I'm down to 9 hit points already. So I don't have enough to bite him. Let's just backstab this bastard. See whatever we can get out of him. Bah! Alright, so the Stalker Beasts, I definitely got to watch out for those guys. The thing is, I haven't upgraded this character at all yet, and that's probably what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go take the gold that I got and buy some armor, some weapons and stuff like that. But you guys get the general idea of it. If anybody's interested in this game and wants to try it out, do it. It's definitely worth it. This game doesn't take up much space on your phone, and so far it's pretty cool. It's kept me entertained for a little bit. So, Mobile Gamers Unite, I'll be coming at you guys with some reviews on some new games pretty soon. The new Gundam game just dropped. I might just try that one out, but I really thought that this game was worth having a look at, because even in the Google store, this game it's 4.7 out of 5 stars. That's pretty good. If you go through the Google Play Store, most apps are only at a 4.4 or 4.3. So this game definitely has that awesome old school Diablo feel, brings back some nostalgia, and if you got a little bit of time to kill, definitely try it out. Mobile Gamers Unite, you guys have a good night. I'm one click away. Peace. Hope you enjoyed it.